Let's open the treasure chest and see what golden gems and jewels fall out. Up first, we have got the wonderful Daryl Steinberg. Daryl, come on in, pal.
Hello, Daryl.
What's doing?
It's doing definitely, Daryl. It's good to see you.
It's good. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Awesome. Thanks for having me on.
Good.
So happy to have you, Daryl.
Are you concurrently on a live broadcast in the New York City region?
It's funny you should ask. Unfortunately, I'm a New Yorker who lives in West Hollywood.
Right. I should have read the screen.
Yeah, don't worry. It happens all the time. I'm trying to work on my marketing.
Okay. So
I'm here for tidbits. You know, I don't want to talk too much about myself, but I did take an actual learning annex class when I was in New York.
Which class was that?
I actually went to a class. They used to have these brochures by the subway, and I took one, and I said, you know what? I should challenge myself one time. You know, it was a nice experience.
Do you remember the name of the course that you took?
Mathematics with Mr. Solonzak.
Solonzak. This must have been within the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what's so funny?
What's that?
I saw him at the bar one time, and we made out.
You made out with Mr. Z?
It was pretty amazing. It was like fireworks for just that moment, you know?
Wow. The reason I said it had to have been within the last 15 years is because he had disappeared for a great while. And he reemerged around 2005. Nary a scratch on his body, but a completely blank couple years there in his mind.
A blank couple of years and a blank testy. He had testicular cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But it was fun making out with him, though.
Yeah, it was. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm getting sad. You know, I'm getting sad. I'm thinking about, you know, what could have been, maybe.
Don't beat yourself up, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl, don't worry. You weren't going to bring that testy back.
Yep, it's not your fault.
No, I probably couldn't bring it back.
But what you can bring back is a little bit of money into your wallet, and it sounds like you have an enterprise that you would like our help with.
So, I'm a diehard Mets fan. I'm actually named for Daryl Strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. A 90s all-star, near MVP for a couple of years there.
And my mom named me for Daryl Strawberry because actually she gave birth in the parking lot at Shea Stadium.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
wow.
So I'm a citizen of baseball, I guess is what you want to say. I guess that's the fair way to say it.
God, that is miraculous. One thing we know about New Yorkers is they're very charitable, open, warm people. I imagine there must have been a throng of people ready and willing to help your mother during her birth.
Yeah, it was a crazy situation because I actually was a few weeks early. She thought she was having a bad stomachache. She thought, oh my God, it might have been the nachos, maybe it was the popcorn, maybe it was the hot chocolate. She didn't know what it was. So she was like, oh, my stomach. And he gets a surprise. Dad.
Wow.
That's a whole baby.
It was me.
Now, did your mom at any time share any alternate Mets that she may have had in the running to name you after? Perhaps Bill Pulsifer in his rookie year?
Oh, I would actually. It was a great question because it was a toss-up. Cleon was in there.
Klingon?
Raphael,
Oh.
Rusty. There was some talk, but she loved the name Daryl, and you know back then it was, you know, it's like now I know it's different, but it was a nice unisex name. You know, maybe.
No, I think it fits. You know, I'm looking at a Daryl.
Thank you so much.
So Daryl, Tom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it off to you, and
Well, Daryl, it seems to me that if you got all this memorabilia, you gotta probably have something to give them to tie to your name. You gotta have some Daryl Strawberry related merchandise you might be willing to part with. Yeah.
So that's just, it's a little bit too, how do I say this? It's a little too close to here. You know, I don't want to say I'm a hoarder because that's not a right description. I'm not really a hoarder. But that, to me, that time period, I can't part with, right? So what I can part with are the more current items that I have. The one I brought here for help and what I'm going to try to sell actually was from a very aggressive time in the Mets lives, if you will. It was when a piece of you-know-what actually broke one of my players' legs. His name is Ruben Tejada. Ruben Tejada.
Yeah.
Back in 2015. So what I'm here to bring is a I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's a baseball in a case. Looks like it's in nice condition.
Correct. It's in mint condition, even though it fell in an LA Dodgers hat of nachos. That's how I caught this.
Wow.
Believe it. So it was May 11th, 2016. Syndergaard. He's pitching. Who's up and makes a foul? Chase MFN Utley. The guy who took out Ruben Tejada.
That's a dastardly player, Chase Utley.
Tell me why. Tell me why you feel that way.
Because one time he was playing in a game against the Cincinnati Reds, and Aroldis Chapman was pitching, and he pretended to get hit. And it obviously didn't hit him. But Chase Utley, the coward, as I call him, pretended as if he was struck by a 101-mile-an-hour fastball, which I'm pretty sure if you were struck by a 101-mile-an-hour fastball, it'd be more obvious.
Can you?
He's a liar, and he breaks legs.
He's a liar. He's a bad. There's so many things I can say about him. I know we're not here for that right now. I'm here to sell this. Get some thoughts on this.
Well, here's what I got for you. So I'm looking at baseball memorabilia. I looked up Mets first, and eBay it looks like has a vendetta against the Mets. Truly, honestly,
everyone does.
The first thing that came up when I searched Mets memorabilia, it was a picture of a New York Yankees New Era fitted cap. So it's just they got a vendetta, and then I go, yeah, I know it's far tarnating ridiculous. So then I look up
that. That's got to be some kind of ism.
It's ridiculous. It's some sorcery, I'll tell you what. Now, the next thing I did was then I looked up live game ball baseball, and all that's showing up is Texas Rangers memorabilia.
What?
Not even balls. We got some stuff. There's a picture here of a football, and it says baseball. I don't understand. I think that somehow the eBay algorithm. There we go. The algorithm for baseballs.
Toothpick? Is that a flavored toothpick?
Yeah, it's mint and tea tree.
Oh, I use it. I like the tea tree. I like the tea tree myself.
It's good. It kind of numbs your mouth up a little bit. That's why I couldn't say algorithm properly. But
it's good. I like it.
So what I would suggest is you might need to fudge it a little bit because as soon as I eBayed Daryl Strawberry, tons of Daryl Strawberry material showed up. So maybe the current Mets aren't what people need, but if you can fudge it a little bit, I mean, you got that Daryl essence in you.
Yeah.
You put a little Daryl sauce on that ball.
When you say sauce, do you mean ink to leather? Are we?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Sometimes you got to spell it out for me because sometimes you got to spell it out for people.
I'm here to spell it out.
Let's spell it out. Ink to leather.
Forged Daryl Strawberry signature on a baseball.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and that's just my advice. You don't have to take it.
No, I listen, from the bottom of my heart, I genuinely appreciate it. I mean, I forged Miles Davis's name once.
On a legal document?
On a photograph.
Oh.
Oh, what's the photograph of?
Him.
Oh.
You know, Melissa McCarthy got in trouble for that a couple of years ago.
Oh.
She was forging fake letters and selling them to museums.
She's a troublemaker. Not only was she doing that, I think that she was making phony phone calls.
I think she lives in a 2-bedroom duplex with Chase Utley. And that duplex is called Lying, Cheating, Scoundrel House.
Now, we do got to wrap up, Daryl. We got to move on. We got a handful of other guests in the queue today. I appreciate it. But that's your best bet. Best of luck.
Well, I got something for you. I got something for you.
What you got?
Wait a second. Let's see if I can hit it on there. Let's see it. Just a little link on here. We just got to do a little link.
Just a little of that Daryl stuff.
Forge a signature. It's very easy to do. I'm surprised more people don't do it.
I appreciate you too.
I love you. Wow.
Godspeed to Daryl.
God, I feel like that movie with Melissa McCarthy was popular enough for what I said to make some sense.
I mean, people in the chat are going off. They know about the Busan Giants.
Yeah.
They say go Busan Giants. We got people saying they wish that Miles Davis signed a picture of Chase Utley.
I need someone in the chat to acknowledge that they've heard of the film Can You Ever Forgive Me, starring Melissa McCarthy, where she plays a forger of letters. That would make me feel a lot better for the rest of the program.
I mean, I never saw it. I heard it was quite nice. Mm-hmm. That director apparently is on to doing some good things. I just never seen any of her movies.
Yeah.